What is Doctor doing in my house?
Ah, Signor Pantalone, your servant.
Your servant, Doctor. I was just going to look for you and your son
Indeed?
to...
Good. I suppose you were come to give out your assurance that Signora Clarice is to be Civil 5.
Well, the fact is, I was going to tell you
No,
that...
no, there is no need for explanations. You have my sympathy in a very awkward situations, but we are all friends and we will let bygones by bygones.
Yes, of course. In view of the promise made to Signor Federico,
He took you
I...
by surprise, and you had no time for reflection. You did not think of the affront you were giving to our family.
You can hardly talk on a front when a previous contract
I
was...
know what you are going to say. It seemed at the first sight of the question that you promised today to the gentleman. You could be repudiated because it was a formal contract, but that was a contract merely between you and him, whereas ours is confirmed by the girl herself.
Very true. But, if you see,
As you know, in matrimonial cases, consensus et not consubitus facit virum,
I am no Latin scholar, but I must tell you that.
and girls must not be sacrificed.
Have you anything more to say?
I have nothing more to say.
Have you finished?
I have finished.
May I speak?
You may.
My dear doctor, with all your learning, I can
As
tell you
regards the dowry, we can easily arrange matters, a little more or a little less. I will make no difficulties.
I must begin all over again. Will you allow me to speak?
With pleasure.
I must tell you, I have the greatest respect for your legal learning, but in this case, it does not apply.
And you meant to tell me that this order marriage is to play place?
For my part, I have given my word and I can go back upon it. My daughter is content. What impediment can there be? I was just coming to look for you or Signor Silvio to tell you I am extremely sorry, but I see no help for it. I'm
I'm
sorry.
not surprised at your dirty behavior, but I'm surprised at you, sir, at your at your treating me in this disgraceful way. If you were not perfectly certain about the death of Signor Federico, you had no business to enter into an engagement with my son, and having entered into an engagement with him, you are bound to maintain that engagement, whatever it may cost you. The news Federico's death was quite sufficient to justify even to Federico. Your new intention he could have no right to reproach you, still less to demand any sort of compensation. The marriage which was contracted this morning between Signora Clarice and my son Corantestibus cannot be dissolved by a mere word given by you to another party. If I were to listen to my son, I should insist upon the annulment of the new contract and compel your daughter to marry him. But I should be ashamed to receive into my house in disreputable and doubted in law, in the daughter of a man who breaks his word as you do. Signor Pantalone, you have no, you have done me an injury. You have done an injury to the house of Lombardy. The time will come when you will have to party to pay for it. Yes, yes, sir. The time will come. Omonia tempus habent.
You may go to devil for all I care. I don't care a fig. I'm not afraid of you. The Rosponis are worth 100 of the Lombardis. An only son, and as rich as he is, you won't find that every day. It has got to be.
It's very fine for my father to talk. Let he keep his temper, who can.
Here comes the other.
Your servant, sir?
Yours to command, sir. His
I, I have just heard something from my father, and I believe that is true.
If your father said it, then it must certainly be true.
Then the marriage of settled between Signora Clarice and Signor Federico?
Yes, sir. Settled and concluded.
I'm amazed that you should have that face to tell me so. You're a man of no honor. You're a man of no gentle.
What is all this? Is that the way you speak to a man of my age?
I don't care how old are you. I have in my mind to ruin, just straight, through the body.
I'm not a frog, sir, to be spit. Do you come
Come,
into my house to make all this turmoil?
come on outside then.
I am surprised at you, sir.
Come on if you are a man of honor.
I am accustomed to be treated with respect.
You're a fool. You're a coward. You're a villain.
You are a most impertinent young man.
I swear to heaven.
Help! Murder!
I am here to defend you.
My dear son-in-law, I thank you.
You are just the man I want to fight.
I am in it for now.
Come on, sir.
My dear son-in-law,
It's not the first time that I have been in danger. I am not afraid of you.
help! Help!
No, wait.
Stop it, stop it.
Fair Clarice, at your request, I give Silvio his life, and in consideration of my mercy, I beg you to remember your oath.
Dear Silvio, are you hurt?
There's Silvio, fightless tomorrow. There's Silvio, fightless deceiver. There's Silvio, to lover resigned. To Bridget husband.
No, Silvio, I do not deserve your reproaches. I love you, I adore you. I mean that faithful.
Oh, lying yet faithful to me. Forsooth, you call fidelity to ply your.
I never did so, no will ever. I will die rather than desert you. Truth to another.
I just heard, know that you're giving your oath.
My oath does not bind me to marry him.
Then, what did you swear?
Dear Silvio, have mercy of me. I
Why
cannot
not?
tell you.
Why not?
Because I'm sworn in silence.
That provides you good.
No, I'm innocent.
Innocent people don't have secrets, so don't lie.
In that I should be if I spoke.
And to whom you sworn this silence?
To Federico.
And you will serve it so jealously?
I will savor rather than be perjured.
And you told me that you don't love him. Ha! He's fool that believes you. I don't believe you. You're cruel, deceiver from my side.
If I didn't not love you, I should not run hither in all haste to save your life.
Then I love my life. I must owe. It's so great and grateful.
I love you with all my heart.
I abhor you with all my soul.
I will die if you're not peace as peace.
I will sooner see you dead than unfaithful.
Then you shall have the satisfaction.
Yes, that is where should revenge my wrongs.
Are you so cruel to your Clarice?
Was you that taught me cruelty? Really?
Then you desire my death.
I know not why I desire.
I do.
Stop! What on earth are you doing? And you dog, you would have let her die? Have you the heart of a tiger, of a hyena, of a devil? Look at you. You're a pretty little fellow. That expects lady to disbowel themselves for you. You're too kind to him, madame. He doesn't want you anymore. I suppose the man that doesn't want you doesn't deserve you. Let this murderer go to the devil, and you come along with me. There's no shortage of men. I will promise you that to find you a dozen before evening.
Faithful, can it be my death should not cause you a single sign? But I shall die, and I have agreed. I shall die, and you will be counted. But one day, you will know that I'm innocent. And then when it's too late, you will be so sorry you did not believe me. You will wait for my misfortune, and you will own your barbarous cruelty.
Here's something I really don't understand. Here's a girl at the point of killing herself, and you sit there just looking just as if you were a play?
No sense. Woman, do you suppose that she really meant to kill herself?
How should I
That
know?
made me funny.
I know that if I hadn't arrived in time, she would have been gone. Poor thing.
The point was nowhere in her heart.
Did you ever hear such a lie? It was just ready to pierce her.
You women only invent things.
We should indeed. If we were like you, it's that the old saw says, we get the kicks and you the halfpence. They say women are unfaithful, and men are committing infidelities all day long. People talk about women and they never say a word about men. We get all the blame. And you are allowed to do as you please. Do you know why? Because this is the men who made the laws. If the women had made them, things would be just the other way. If I were a queen, I'd make every man who was unfaithful carry a branch of a tree in his hand. I know all the towns will look like forests.
Clarice faithless. Clarice is a traitress. Her pretence, as you said, it was a trick to decide me, to move my compassion, but through fate me made fall before my rival. I will never give up. The trick of revenge. The wretch shall die, and my ungrateful Clarice shall see her lover wallowing in his own gore. Ah!